Hey guys, didn't go to the gym today. Wolfie was looking rather pathetic, slash, he didn't want to. I'm getting fat, so I need to figure this out. Yeah, today I had 0 interviews, which really was good for my soul. I turned in my last corrective action, hopefully, and I have 2 interviews set up for this week. Well, the end of this week and the beginning of next week. So Friday is Lexington. Well, it's Berea, but I would live in Lexington. And the other one is, and then on Monday is on site at my lovely friends that I knew from previous life, and it is also a French company that's located in Franklin, Ohio. And I'm kind of struggling as to which one I think would be a better fit for me. I think the one in Ohio would be cool because, as my boss put it, he wants us to go visit customers, but like every quarter, not like nonstop, which is what was happening when I worked at Innovative Coating Solutions, which was Toyota Susho. They were like, oh, there was a hiccup. Somebody sneezed in Canada. You need to go visit. Oh, there's huge fallout in Mexico. You guys need to go there. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And basically, it was nonsense. But I'm okay with going and visiting a customer and just having a good rapport with them. That doesn't bother me. And in fact, one of the things they said was, yeah, the folks in Kansas City feel like nobody wants to visit them. And I'm like, I love Kansas City. That is a beautiful city. There's a lot to do down there. I'm like, okay, I'll go. So most of the places they were talking about, Chicago, Kansas City, Detroit, that might be it, are places that I have no problem. You want me to go to Chicago? Okay. You gotta twist this though. Love Chicago. Don't I, boo? He's right there, behaving himself for a change because we were playing earlier. I have to tell you, Wolfie. Hi, Wolfie. No, I didn't call you because I want you. Wolfie has started playing again, like right now, which I don't know that my evil ex treated him like an afterthought. There he is. You can see him. There's the afterthought. The one that my evil ex picked up for me because he said, you like little dogs, here's a little dog. And the people that had him didn't want him. And he was 6 months old. My ex, obviously, is not somebody I want in my life ever again, which is part of the reason why I want to move out of Indiana, because he's stuck here. His career is pretty much here. I, on the other hand, can do whatever I want. So I'm trying to get as far afield as humanly possible. I have no interest. I have no hang-ups with him. We do not circle in any way. We have no friends. We have a couple friends together, but they mostly picked my side. So that was kind of cool for a change. Boo, you're fine. Anyway, so job opportunities. I don't know which one I want to go with. The one in Franklin, Ohio would put me in the center of the world. And that would be kind of be cool. And the people I talked to, I really liked them. So Monday is a hard yes, if it goes right. And I'm just being me and talking like I talk and expressing my understanding of the world. So if they like it, they like it, and if they don't, they don't. And they loved it. They were just like really geeked about what I had to say. Even when I went off on tangents, which you guys all know, tangents are my bread and butter. So that was good. That was good. Where I'm going to Friday, I don't know anything about them. I mean, I know about them. I know the company. Like, literally. They used to have a factory the town north of mine, back home in Michigan. And they're good people. So I'll walk in and be like, Kakiyuchi-san. And they'll be like, you have dealt with Japanese? Oh yeah, lots. Lots. Japanese are cool. They like to eat. They like to drink. So that's like my people to begin with. And they're very, while they talk about structure and everything needing to be like, everything is on board, we know what we're doing, blah, blah, blah. They are tinkerers, and they will fix things by doing minor little adjustments, poof, better. So, Kaizen. I understand Kaizen very well. So, I can speak their talk and walk their walk, which might either impress them or not. Unfortunately, that position is like contract for about, a year, and then I could get hired on. So my thought is, I do my time for a year, see if they like me. If they like me, or even if they don't like me, I have options. Just north of that is Georgetown, which is Toyota. And I've worked for Toyota Gosai, or not Toyota Susho. And I know Toyota Gosai, and I know ViewTech. And I can, manage myself in that world if I need to. The town that this location is a college town. Berea College, Berea University, one of the two, is located there. The next town up is Eastern Kentucky. The next town up is KU, so Kentucky, the University of Kentucky, UK. So literally, it's just like all this academia, all piled into a nice little stack. So at least I'll have access to smart people and culture. Highly important for me. It needs to be better than just stagnant, which is where I'm at, because there is nothing here. Nearest college is University of Indiana in Bloomington. I've never been there. It's about 30 miles that way. And from what I can tell, there's a lot to do. My nephew, Elliot, goes there. And I talk to guys that go to the university there, but it's like, I'm not just going to show up as some 50-year-old strolling around campus checking out young guys, because let's be honest, I really freak out about being creepy. There's a lot of creepy people in the world, and I do not want to be one of them. It's not fun. Or it's not fun to have somebody creeping on you. And I recognize that. Sorry. So I got all this stuff going on, and then I've got more. There's more. There's a company in just outside of Charlotte, North Carolina, that's looking at me, and I have to respond to them. And sounds like a lot of work. I'm basically going to respond and be like, dude, I'm in the stage of talking, going on site and doing in-person interviews. What are these people thinking? I have another interview. Oh my God, I have too much going on. I have another interview that's happening Friday afternoon, which is a Google Meets or something like that interview with a company in South Carolina, and they were talking to me at the level of director. I'm like, dude, I've dealt with so many directors. They're just people. It's interesting to be at my level and be able to talk to people that are like 6 levels above you as equals. And I do that a lot. My site general manager, I call him Bob. He knows who I am. We know people in common. Interesting, from Detroit, from Johnson Controls. And I don't treat him, I treat him differently in that I like him. So I like get all like excited to see him. I'm like, hey Bob, how you doing? And he laughs because apparently I'm funny. Looking, acting, smelling, I'm not sure. But he appreciates, he appreciates me. So I'm like, cool, this is fun. I like this. So yeah, other than that, you know, I have friends in Lexington, so that's a plus there. I dated a guy in Miamisburg, in Ohio, and I really liked him. But there was so much that was like, his energy level was low. I could have fit into his world. It just felt really comfortable. But unfortunately, with that level of comfort, it was like, am I just going to slide into the same old, same old? And I don't really want that. I want something cool. I know it sounds bad. I want somebody that excites me, like gets me going, not necessarily sexually, because I'm not in that same spot anymore. But like intellectually, I want you to be able to like, when you start talking, I would be like, I've never heard this before, or that is the coolest thing I've ever heard, or your viewpoint is so different than mine, I just need to understand where you're coming from. That would be nice for me. Usually what I do is find somebody that's like very amicable and doesn't need a lot of, they don't necessarily live in the cerebral world that I do. So I can be outside of my head when I deal with them. And it's just the present. Or, you know, preparing for something cool. Like we're going to go on vacation, so this is the kind of the layout I want to do. Yeah, that sounds cool. Okay. I want somebody that's like, yeah, that sounds okay, but I found 6 other things I want to do as well. And I haven't really found that in a guy. Not recently. So, I'm hopeful. If I go to Lexington, there's hiking everywhere. Right around there is a ton of really good national forests. You go up to Ohio, there's a lot of trails because they took the rails and railroad tracks and turned them into trails. And also there's just, the Miami River has all these like trails alongside of it. And there's cool stuff to see. So I'm like, okay, I have so many options here. And literally, Lexington is less than an hour from Cincinnati. So if it worst came to worst, I could live in Lexington and every weekend pop up to Cincinnati if I really wanted to do that. It's no different than where I'm at right now, except it's like, oh God, 6 times the population. So that would be good. So I'm, you know, as I sit here, whichever one comes in first, I won't get help with relocation going to Lexington for that position. I will get help with relocation going to my good friends in Franklin, Ohio. And it probably won't be like substantial because right now my rent is like, what did I say it was going to be? It's going to be like $1,500 a month because I'm month to month. So yeah, that'll be great. So that'll be $3,000 that I'm going to have to cough up to get out of this freaking hellhole. It's okay. I should just just put in for it. I really should. That would be awesome. Just send in and say, my last day is going to be on X. Thank you. And then I need to like, oh God, I hate moving. I hate even thinking about moving. You know how much shit I gotta do? But on the other side of this, if I can find an apartment that's like half the cost of this, or I don't even need half the cost, less than this by any fraction, the money I'm going to be taking with me, and then the money I'm going to be making, I should be able to like buy a house in 2024. That'd be awesome. I love you guys. I love you, dude. Dude, wherever the fuck you are, you need to get off your ass and do your job. Love you.